Hello, you guys, and welcome back to the Tea Palace. Welcome to my
Oh,
channel. Over
something
here,
no
you
no
guys,
no.
we are doing Sim 3. We are playing a family legacy. Yes, a family where it's a mom and a dad. Well, they're going to get married. They ain't married yet. Don't judge me, judge man. Keep it moving. They're going to have kids. We're going to see the kids naturally born. I'm not going to create them to create a sim. They're going to have all the babies. And we got a grandmama baby that wear pretty white socks. I stand on it. If you are new to my channel, please take the time out to hit the subscribe button. If you are already a subscriber, thank you. I'm forever humble and grateful. Thank you so very much for blessing me. So you guys, let's just get right into the video. You guys, she is pregnant. Now, we're hoping that she is pregnant with twins. But she is pregnant. She is in her second trimester. So we're going to need her to eat some watermelon. So this is what I'm thinking. If she's pregnant with twins, it would make sense for her to eat a total of 4 watermelons because she got to eat twice the babies. So if I normally let her eat 2 watermelons per baby to try to make it a girl gender, it would make sense to eat 4 because I'm hoping she have twins. And yes, you guys, I I feel it would be so cute, so adorable. I have never had 2 girl twins before in Sim 3. I have played twins before in Sims 3, but they was teenagers. I never did it with the girls, with the child, the elementary age. So DJ, right now, DJ is 8. If we get blessed and have twin girls, when I age them up from infant to toddler and then to child, we're going to keep them saying that they're the age of 8 in the 3rd grade through the rest of the damn game. We stand on it. DJ is going to be a teenager. If you already know, because you've been here, Princess. Right now, Princess is an infant. Princess is going to eventually be a teenager like DJ. So for sure, we know we're going to have 2 teenagers, DJ and Princess. Now, if we get blessed and have the twins, whether it's 2 girls, 2 boys, or boy and girl, we don't know. We're going to have to figure this out. But right here, you guys, you see how the bed is just blanking like that there? I know when you do bunk, well, at least with my game, whenever I place bunk beds, especially this particular bunk bed, it drops down 2 or 3 copies of it. And you don't see it at the time when you're in build mode, dropping the bed down when you using the color wheel and you're changing it, the decoy, you're changing the color. It doesn't reflect that, but once you get into the game, if you have multiple beds, it's going to show in the game. You're going to see that little flashing light and like the way, and then you're going to see the original color of, you guys, what the hell in this limo? That was weird. Did you see that? She has a limo. So who was that? A limo literally pulled up outside my house. So, I mean, is it possible that another celebrity could be stalking me? Is it possible another sim with a celebrity status? That means she got at least he'd be 5, a level status of 5 and up to get the limo. Is it possible they can stalk another celebrity? Because that's insane. I don't know why that limo did what it did. Because as you can see, she was already home. But like I said, you guys, she's in her second trimester. Day is DJ. He is super cute. And like I said, he got this little cowboy outfit. If you missed the video where I did the tour of his themed cowboy room, please go catch that video. Because we got, when DJ when DJ age up, when I age him up, he's not going to stay in the cowboy vibe, decor, whatever. Now, I'm hoping another baby that I would have, it would be another boy, and then he is going to be the one that's going to take over the cowboy theme, because I have something else planned for a teenage boy, for DJ, when I age him up. But today, you guys, I made you all a promise. I said that before I go mess with the school, I'm going to give you guys a tour of the school that's in the game. Now, this school is the original school that was put in the game and created with a huge big ass rabbit hole in Lucky Pond, the Golden Edition. This is Lucky Pond, the Golden Edition, not the standard. And there's the difference between the standard game expansion and then the golden one. But like I say, this is the golden one, And that, and it does have the golden expansion comes with more. It always comes with, I think, a premium content, like a small portion of a premium content. And I truly believe the world is more populated and has more venues and everything that's already created with the game, with the standard pack. But this is the school you got now. As for the school, look amazing outside. Now, normally what I do when I go in and fuck with the school, I like to use the Luna Lake school because it's just a smaller object. But let me show you what the dilemma is, and it's not a problem. So I'm gonna have to keep that big old ass school you got and stick it in the basement. And we're gonna hope. That's a big ass. See, the thing is, this school right here is probably sitting on a 64 by 64 lot. The only thing that I don't favor about a school on a 64 lot, for one thing, all worlds cannot host a 64 by 64 lot for academic school. All worlds cannot provide that. So I have to figure this out, you guys, because the grounds of the school is amazing. And let me show you what I mean. Once I get Tigger, I got Tigger, he's going to help us out today. So he's going to walk over here. Look, first of all, I fuck with that right there. The little picnic tables and everything. You know, we can set it up a little better and make it look like this the kids eating lunch outside. We can do that. But we're not going to put a grill because it's not realistic. It's not realistic to have barbecue grills on school grounds. That's not going to happen. That is definitely a chance for shit to burn up. But this, do you see this? This is fucking amazing. You guys, I'm going to be honest. Okay, I don't know if I can make that because I never attempt that. But I can tell you right now, whoever made this with Sim EA, they're fucking fire. That's amazing. So I want that. I want to keep that. Just imagine I could get my basketball goals and just put my basketball hoops and goals right there. The floor is already created. Cement got the little thing, show where you put the basketball goal right here. Now this field right here is not connected to the school. So that's another thing. If I drop down another new school, I needed to sit right next to this field to make it playable as if, oh, you know, they're sitting there watching a football game. Now, this is what blew me out of the water, you guys. I did not fucking know that these bleachers are functional and workable. The game, somebody at EA made bleachers, which is really stairs, but you can go all the way up here. I put some little chairs up here, whatever. You know, put a table up there. You know, with one of those little loudspeaker thing, not loudspeaker, what you call that? You know, the little megaphones. I believe you call it a megaphone. You know, just make it so wordy, so realistic. So that's the problem. I need the bleachers. I want the bleachers, guys. It's fire. I need the area with the where you can put the basketball, this and that, and it comes with this lot. Now, like I say, I can lift the school up and put it in the basement. Keep everything else the same, but this school is huge. So I guess the way I'm going to look at it, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep this big old 64 by 64 lot because we need an area for elementary kids. So we need a whole playground, and then I'm going to want to build a school on top as well. But I realized I don't need to build it that big. So I am going to make it like a one. So I need I need first floor. First floor, you guys, is going to have like the cafeteria, the office, a clinic. I'm going to do like a clinic. And then, I'm going to be honest, I have seen libraries on the second floor and third floor of universities and schools. So, but I'll probably do the library downstairs on the first floor. So that'd be the clinic, the office area where you come in, the principal office, the guidance counselors, the cafeteria is going to be downstairs. I need the cafeteria to be downstairs because I need for them to be able to eat inside or outside. So this is why the cafeteria is going to be downstairs. Now, I'm not going to put the chef For the simple reason, only teenagers and up can use the chef. You know what? I got to think that through. To be honest, maybe I should put the chef there. I think I should, because if my teenagers or any other teenagers want to order food, you guys look at the alien spaceship. So we're at the school. I'm giving you a tour, and I see this flying spaceship. You guys, there's an alien somewhere close by. So I was trying to click on the spaceship, trying to see if you could get in it, maybe steal it, take it, or whatever. But it was just not happening. But like I said, you guys, back to the school. The school's gonna be nice. On the second floor, that's why the second floor, I'm gonna make it the elementary part, elementary school. The third floor, I'm gonna make it middle school. You know what? We're gonna do it that way. We're gonna make the second floor is gonna be elementary and middle school, and then the third floor gonna be junior high and high school. That's how we're gonna do it. So it's gonna be a 3 level. Technically, it's gonna be 4 because I'm gonna have that basement. But normally, I put like a basketball goal and all that down in the basement. I still may put that there. Like I say, it's a big lot. It's a 64 by 64 lot. So I want to make use of the lot because this is gonna be a school that I'm gonna create. 64 by 64, and they're going to always play with this school as long as I'm living in the world and I got a big space for a 64 by 64 to drop the school. However, later on, way later on, you guys, if we have to, we move somewhere else way later on, that means months from now, if I got to create a smaller school, because I'll give you an example. Monster Vista is an expansion, listen, other than Lucky Pond, Monster Vista is my next world that I love for myself to live in because the beauty of it is amazing, amazing. And I'm pretty sure there's nowhere in Monster Vista Island I can put a big old 64 by 64 with a school. It might, but there's no guarantee. So we'll go from there. That would be at a time when I go make a smaller school. So it has we move for different worlds, which it'll be a while for that, you guys. But as we move from different worlds, I could reach out. You guys, she is big, baby. She is well into her third trimester now, honey. Honey, she got the bag all bent over, and she's walking. But like I said, you guys, that was my first time. As you can see, I showed you the school. The school is nice. The grounds is amazing. But that whole big ass building is a rabbit hole. We can't do nothing with that. So we're gonna fuck with that, and I'm not gonna mess with that. Well, I take it back. One of the things and one of the venues I plan to be working on today is a church, and I'm gonna make it a cute small church instead of me doing this big huge church. I think I'm gonna put it like on a 40 by 40 lot, because stay with me, when I make the church, I'm gonna actually tag it and make it a community lot and call it a park. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because if I call it a park, when it's time for her, them and the kids or whoever to have an egg hunt, like an Easter egg hunt, I'm thinking they would be able to do it at a park, or it may be at a festival. I'm gonna be honest, I can't call it a festival. It's gonna be a church. I got to figure that out. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna tag it apart. You guys, that school is so amazing. Look at the flag out front. Look at the trees. Now, I'm gonna get rid of those trees. I'm gonna make a better parking area. That parking area is huge. Now, it is in a 64 by 64 lot. I may keep that parking area exactly like that. Then again, I may not. I don't think they need all that. You see to the left, the front of the school, I'm going to move the parking area over something. I don't think they need all that. Plus, you got to keep in mind, I'm going to remove the whole school and put it in the basement. So it's going to be plenty of room, you guys. Listen, I am looking forward when I can mess with the school. But we need to do the church first, because, you guys, she's pregnant. She already has DJ. This is DJ. She has Princess. Princess at home. She's a toddler right now, but the kids are going to be aging up. Now she's pregnant. It's possible. It's very possible she's pregnant either with 1 baby, 2 babies, or even 3. That means, you guys, I got to hurry up and make this church and let them get married. It's insane for them to have the whole family and get married. But it is what it is. Don't judge me, judge me. It's a game. What's wrong with you? So like I said, you guys, this is why I am going to do this. Make the church first, and then we're gonna mess with the school. So there's a good chance I may not even be able to interact and mess with the school until tomorrow. Now, normally, if I take the school down, my child will not be able to go to school. So what I'm gonna have to do, as soon as I go to Edit Town and create the school, put it at the bottom, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to put the walls up. And like I said, I'm not gonna do nothing fancy. I'm gonna put the walls up, put some elevators over to the side where I know that's where I'm gonna keep it at. Because I'm gonna need for him to still be able to attend school while I'm still working on the school, if that makes sense. Kind of like when you see when I'm at their mansion, you see their house is not completed. But at the same time, you see they still can life and STEM, eat, sleep, shit, do whatever what they need to do. But it's going to be the same thing with school. So what I did right here, you guys, I decided, now this is how the game, how it normally works. Your child will go to school, and then your child will come home. The child will ride the school bus and ride the bus back home. However, now they do be having field trips and other little shit going on. They get invited to other little friends' house, and you know, if you're a teenager, I think they go hang out to certain venues, certain parks, certain places. But I decided, if you don't know, I created a learning center, a Prodigy. I think I titled it Crayola Prodigy Learning Center. This is where the kids can come right after school. They can do homework. They can work on some skills. They can do some after school little activities I have set up here. And it's right next door to the school, you guys. So it worked perfectly. So what I did, I sent DJ, when the bus, and listen, the bus will go for them to tell them, come on, you need to get on the bus. I went ahead and clicked off the bus to let the game know he's not riding the damn bus. He's going to the learning center today. It's a perfect place, you guys. I'm so glad I created this room, because look how he could come in. You could click on the chair, FYI. If you play Sims or you have played in a long time, you could click on the chair. Once the child sits down, then you click on their backpack, open up their inventory, click on the homework, and say, do homework. That child would stand up, take the homework out, and would literally sit right there at that table and do homework. So realistic. I love it. So right now, I'm getting ready to send him home. It's like after 6:30. So listen, another thing, FYI. Do not keep your kids out. I think it's like past 9 o'clock p.m. If you keep the kids out past 9 o'clock, just like how you saw me sit DJ over to the learning center, it can happen. A lot of times they don't always just pick up and go back home and they ass will just stand there. Then the police gonna pick their ass up and bring them home, and your ass gonna get rid of the ticket. And I believe if it happened more than 3 times, then the child services will come and take your child. Yes, send their ass to boarding school. Listen, Sim 3 do not play, but like I tell you guys, she is definitely in her 3rd trimester. But girl, I mean, baby, is it me or do it look like she is walking way more bent back, as if her stomach is way more full and way more heavier than her other 2 pregnancies? Like I say, put it in the comments. Definitely put it in your notification. Keep it on, because you definitely gonna want to see, you know, if she's gonna have 1 baby, 2 babies, or 3 babies. We don't know. We're hoping for at least 2. I want twins. You guys, I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. I want twins. I want them to be girls. I'm looking forward to play with 2 badass girl twins. Badass. I'm not really sure that when I have twin boys or twin girls, I'm not really sure yet what I'm gonna name them. All I know, they're gonna be baby kids. I fuck with baby kids. I was a fucking baby kids in real life growing up, so I fuck with baby kids. So you know, kids thing 1, thing 2, they just tell shit, run a bucket. But in heart, they're good kids. You know, and they grow to be wonderful adults, but they just badass kids. Yes, you know, if I get blessed in this game to have twins, they're gonna be bad. But like I said, you guys, so now that don't mean I'm gonna get on some badass traits. I'm just saying we're gonna let this just run on muck. We're gonna have fun. So this is a bicycle that what the game. I was wondering when I sent DJ home. Like I said, you guys, this is why it's getting dark, baby. It's kind of like in the old days. If you don't know nothing in the fucking 60s and 70s, has mamas back then. God bless you. Shout out to your mama. Baby, my mom used to say you need to be in the house before darkness hit. That means soon as that motherfucking sun go away, you better be in the door. Not no on your way home, not on the sidewalk, not on the porch, in the house. So that would look like he was doing. He looked like he was breaking it, baby. I know that shit, right? You better get your butt back before darkness hit. But like I said, you guys, that's another thing I'm gonna need to do when I go back into the game. I need to get him a special bicycle because I did buy some premium content and the bicycle is fire. I just don't know if it's for the kids, but I'm probably gonna get him a bicycle and get him a I think it's something for into the future. At the end of the day, you just gotta put in your notification and keep it on so that you can just we can just do this together and we can follow the family, watch it. Look at Princess, you guys. When I say Princess is a beauty, she is so freaking adorable. She's so freaking cute. It's the two ponytails for me. It's the two goddamn ponytails with the ribbon in the hair. That is so cute. This man stalked my house every freaking fucking day. Let me tell you, things are gonna change once all the kids are here. We got some ass whooping to deliver. I noticed that when I've been giving my kids birthday parties and doing some events, some people have been talking mad shit towards my people. But I'm trying to give them some cinnamon and life and having kids and aging up and doing it. But baby, once all the kids here and in place, there's some ass whooping that need to be delivered. You hear me? And he gonna be one of the first ones. I'm gonna have to deal with him. This man forever stalking our house. But like I said, DJ is on you guys. I gotta have grandmama Miss Josephine. She gotta cook some meals because DJ, listen, when you have a child in Sim 3, a child, which means elementary age kids, they can go to the refrigerator and they only can make themselves like cereal, peanut butter and jelly, and it's like yogurt. They can get a juice box, which is freaking fucking cute. I love it. But they cannot eat from the cafe. They cannot sit down, pick up a menu, and order. So now and they cannot even click on the serving table to serve their own food. You have to feed the kids. Definitely, with the toddlers and the infants, you have to do it. Look at Princess. So you guys, I'm gonna need Miss Josephine. I'm gonna need her to start cooking, stacking up the refrigerator with leftovers. She gonna need to start stacking up the garden again because we gotta have ingredients and stuff like that there. So that they can have everything that they need. I'm trying to decide if I want to. I may drop a rabbit hole store into my game. Plus, I could keep my food and plus at the same time because there are a lot of food and stuff I could just go to the store and get in the little rabbit hole. So we'll fuck with that a little bit. We'll figure that out. I'll probably drop something down, but we're going to make it work for us because we're going to put some shit on the outside to make it workable and playable the way how we want it. We just going to upstep our game. Now, that's going to be a little later, but not too far later. I'll say maybe about anywhere between 4 to 7 days. We need to work on that because, all the kids will be here. It's good. Then I got to remember I got to save my game because they drop all these damn kids. I ain't saving the game, baby. Woo, we don't want to start over having these kids. But we're going to need for them to get some food. As you can see, you guys, there's a sleeping bag right there that I added to the room. So I did decide to put one sleeping bag in there. And I'm going to be honest, if kids want to get in the goddamn sleeping bag or get in the bed, I'm going to let that be their preference. But I figured that would be cute for a sleepover. One of the kids could get in a sleeping bag. And like I say, this is Princess, you guys. So right now, we're taking care of Princess. So let me see, you guys. Okay, so Princess is a toddler. So we don't have an infant right now. And then Mama Lolo, she's pregnant. We're hoping she's going to have multiple babies. So she's big as I don't know what. Eating. Listen, she stay fucking eating. Listen, when she first got pregnant with this baby right here, she stayed going to the bathroom, throwing up in the toilet. Stayed there. With the other two babies, she did not do it that much. I think she threw up maybe once. But with this pregnancy, she stayed throwing up. And with this pregnancy, she's always so hungry. She's always eating, always eating. I don't even have to click on her and tell her to eat. She's constantly getting ice cream, just doing whatever. And you gotta look at Fifi. My dog is so cute. I feel the dogs are so jealous of the kids. It's almost like she said, well, bitch, what about me? What about me, Miss Josephine? God damn it. She just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to sleep on the floor here. Cause you just can't get no love here in this house, no damn on those goddamn babies. But you guys just listen, Fifi, you might well get used to this, Fifi, because there's gonna be 5 damn kids coming up in this damn house, Fifi. But the good news for you, Fifi, we're gonna age them up. None of them's gonna be infants and babies. Which meaning they would be children, kids, and they can interact with your ass, Fifi, okay? And then you and Chopper could go back being the baby. See what I'm saying? You got she stay eating. She stay. I did not tell her to go get no damn ice cream. She like, bitch, I'm eating for 2. But like I said, we got DJ. He's up here. He's taking a shower. See his bed. You see that bed is not supposed to be shimmering and doing that. So I want a bed mode, and I'm like, it got to be multiple beds. So watch this. Watch. I know it's multiple beds in this bed. So see, there's 1. So we're going to go ahead and trash that one. There's 2. So see, it was 3 beds stacked all on top of each other. But now we got it all fixed. Now we got 1 bed, so we should not be able to see all that flickering and all that. And usually it happened with a lot of bunk beds. So when I do the other kids' room, now I don't think it's happening in the little girls' room, because when we test that out, it never did that. So I'm thinking that's okay. And sometimes it may just be the certain types of bunk beds. And it always seems to be the bunk beds that I choose for the boys, which is weird. You guys, DJ is so freaking cute. He's adorable. Like I said, you guys, listen, the best thing about this bunk bed and what I love, he could get in from this side to get up on the bed, or he could be in the other room, come up on the other ladder, literally, it's a walk. You know, it's a fucking game. Everything about the game is not gonna be perfect, but what I love about it, he can literally, that room is right next to the Fifi and Chopper. I can always have him make sure he's gonna feed the dogs and interact with them a little bit before he goes to sleep. So that's gonna be perfect, you guys. Plus, DJ room, when I age him up, his room gonna be over there as well. So that's the gameplay. Hold on. So now you guys, I don't know what sex I'm gonna have with the baby, but I'm hoping we have at least 2 boys. We already got 1 girl. We have either 2 boys, 2 girls, 3 girls and 2 boys, whatever. But I want a mixture. I don't want like all girls and 1 boy. Now I'm gonna hope that's gonna be the case. I don't want all boys and 1 girl. I'm gonna hope that don't be the case. I want a little mixture so that I can get a gameplay, because the little girls' bedroom stuff is freaking cute. The little boys' bedroom stuff is cute. And then the teenagers, they are fucking amazing. I'm gonna have to figure out to do the window thing, because I'm gonna want them to sneak out the window. I need to write that down, because I promise you, I'm gonna forget that. Let's see, where's my little notepad? Notepad is right here. Sneaking out the window. We need to add that. Sneak out the window. Sneak out the window. And it was something else I said I was going to do, you guys. I was going to, Miss Josephine. Stack up on food. Stack up on food. Also, I need to drop down the store. Drop food store, a rabbit hole one. And then, but like I say, that's not going to be something, even if I drop it off camera, that's not going to be anything. Like I said, first thing first, we're going to do the church. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to do the church, and I'm going to drop down that food store from, they got the rabbit hole, but we're going to do it. We're going to add a little twist to it on the outside. Those going to be the 2 things I'm going to be fucking with today. Ooh, forgive me, Jesus. They're going to be the 2 things we're going to be working with today. Tomorrow we should be starting school. You guys, she is going into labor. You guys, she is going to have a baby, but I can tell you right now, it used to take at least minutes, 10 minutes or so for her to have the babies. So like I say, put on your notification, keep it on, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join the membership as low as $1.99. And you guys, she's having the fucking baby. Our baby. See you in the next video.